So after his bonkers, crazy, but at the same time incredible album, Who Built the Moon in 2017, Noel Gallagher decided to step away from the full album format and just release EPs, which he's been doing since then. So this one, released on the 14th of June 2019, is called Black Star Dancing, and it's a nostalgic, charming and entertaining release, which I really enjoy. I'm very nearly at the end of my journey with the Oasis and Gallagher Brothers discography, so check out all the videos that I've done up till now. We are nearly there. There's only a few more Noel Gallagher releases. Let's check out Black Star Dancing, the EP. So the opening track is in fact Black Star Dancing, and it's a shame because I love everything else on this EP. I love the other two songs, but Black Star Dancing, the title track, I just think it's okay. It's a bit too Maroon 5 for me. It goes for David Bowie, it gets Maroon 5. David Bowie, Maroon 5. I feel like the instruments save the song and help it just be a decent song. I love the bass line on this. Noel has really focused on having some great bass on his recent releases, which is great. It's really funky and groovy background music, very mellow, very 70s-esque and very retro. But I feel like Noel's verses and chorus aren't that catchy. They're not that impactful, and they're just not up to the standard of Noel Gallagher, I don't think. Nature is dancing, but it makes me sweat. The ankles are clearing, but we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We can ride on, we can ride all night. It's better than I just don't think he really settles into the vibe of a dance song. I respect the ambition, of course, and I actually think he does deliver with this style of song on the This Is The Place EP, but this one for me is just okay. It's just not, it doesn't really grab my attention, but I like the instruments on it, so it's okay. Rattling Rose is the second song, and it feels like a mellow kind of hippie track right out of the 70s, very retro as is this whole EP. And Noel's voice sounds very otherworldly on it. It's a really, really good song, much better than the opening track. And I feel like it takes you on a journey, this track, but it never gets above its station. It's a very chilled out track, but it's also, there's certain weirdness to it, certain quirkiness to it. And I really, really like the bass again. The drums are really fun on this too, kind of a bongo style going on. And there's a mysterious feeling to Noel's voice, but it's a pleasant mysterious. It's not intimidating, it's fairly pleasant. There's a lot of intrigue to it. She took a trip on the mothership and she never came home is a great lyric, gives it this otherworldly, escapist feel, kind of gazing at the stars. Ultimately, it's just a song about how a girl makes you feel, but Noel's otherworldly lyrics and the vibe of the track does make it seem like it's about an alien woman who beamed down and married you. One day, Gamora. One day. Sail On is the last track on the EP, and it is an absolutely astonishing song. It goes back to that old Noel lyrical style of the everyday, the relatability of the lyrics, the melancholy, but it just has this gorgeous, summery, bittersweet, acoustic, charming feel running all through the track. It's just melancholy done brilliantly. The lyrics are quite mournful, but there is an optimism there as well. It really does play with your emotions, this song, and it honestly, the music's so beautiful, it kind of makes you tear up. Tell the girl behind the counter that I loved her once, but soon I must be gone. Sail on. Tell the world I'm gonna miss them, but I've got to find a place where I belong. That is just, that hits me right there. It hits me right there. Such a hard-hitting line, but delivered in such a lovely way. Such a charming way with Noel's vocals. So gentle, so tender on this track. It's not a resentful track, but it is a mournful track, and it's got this great combination of sadness and positivity. Have you ever seen the movie Lost in Translation? This song is Lost in Translation in song form. If you've ever seen that movie, a beautiful melancholy feeling that conjures up all these true to life, wonderful bittersweet feelings. So check it out if you haven't seen it, and it's got Bill Murray in, so watch it anyway. One of his most colourful and visual songs as well. It really does conjure up the image of someone sailing off into the sunset. And it kind of reminds me of the Truman Show. I get the image of Truman where he's trying to escape at the end on that boat when I hear this song. Obviously not the storm bit, but the pleasant bit. It's
song's making me think of a lot of movies, so it is quite cinematic. It conjures up that imagery. And it might be the best pop song that Noel Gallagher has ever written. It can really resonate with any audience, I think. Even though I'm not crazy about the opening track, I do think it's okay. Rattling Rose is great. Sail On is wonderful. So for me, this is a really, really strong EP. And next up, I'm going to be talking about his next EP, This Is The Place. But what I also want to do on this channel is I want to talk about the Feeder album from last year, which completely went out under my nose. I missed it. And I've listened to it recently, and it's bloody amazing. One of the best British rock albums I've heard in a while. So I want to talk about the new Feeder album. So I'll do that as well in an upcoming video. Let me know what you think of Noel Gallagher Black Star Dancing EP in the comments. And please like the video. Please subscribe if you enjoy obsessing over music. And I will see you guys next time.